So I just finished 6 days in a row. Today was not easy. My quadriceps were just sore all day yesterday, and ached all throughout the evening into the night, and made it hard to sleep. And so getting out of bed today, I did not have it. But I'm committed to this, so I decided I was just going to kind of take it easy, get on the bike, just get through the class. Don't necessarily have to go extremely hard. It's more important to continue on this process and habit. So I did that. But as I got on the bike and I started actually getting into the class, those aches went away, and towards the middle end of the class, I was pedaling hard again, and so I seemed to have it. And I don't know if it's the leaderboard or whatever. I was trying to make sure certain people didn't pass me, but it came. I still finished off, and I still ended up having a very hard workout, and it was felt good to get it done with. So, and so yesterday I was reading a PDF on habit forming. Someone had sent me this. A friend of mine had sent me this, and it's from James Clear. And it's about the process of building habits. And I read the first half of it. And the first part of it's kind of stuff I already kind of knew. And it's basically you want a reminder, and then you build a routine and a reward. And so there's some kind of trigger point which you build habits off of. And it says to find things that you do every day. And so then you can kind of, trigger into a new habit. So that to me wasn't that crazy. But what was interesting was more about what makes a good, goal, and so it gets into this idea of different levels of habits. So I want to lose 20 pounds. He was saying isn't a great, goal to do, or I want, and I've said this, but I want a 6-pack abs, right? That's not. It's better to have more of an identity inside of these habits, right? So it's better to say, I'm the type of person that's not going to miss a workout. And then you start with small goals. So my whole idea here with doing this 365 days of spin technically isn't a great start to changing your life, because it's about small incremental changes that you make in your life. And the more better positive changes over time that you make, the better off your life's going to be. So you start small and you get small wins and you build from there. So doing these giant ones out the gate, I'm going to spin for 365 days. And some of my coworkers have been telling me that's insane. But so they're saying that's too big of a goal. I'm okay with it though, because they think the social media aspect is helping me, right? Because it's keeping me honest, right? So I have to make these videos, and I'm going to make these videos. So even though I would have, normally if I didn't have this blog, if I didn't have to post videos every day, I wouldn't have got my ass out of bed. I would have just said, oh, I'll do it later, right? But because of this, so I think this is going to make this one different or more easier to do. But going forward, I'm going to try to incorporate other positive habits that I want to see in my life, kind of going off this style. But in a sense, I am doing the identity. I am saying I'm the kind of guy that's going to work out 365 days in a row, right? I feel that way. And I've always had a little bit of identity, at least, maybe, and this could be blowing smoke up your own ass or whatever, but I've always felt that I can push myself harder than most. It's just something that I've known to do. Typically, it's more in the academic and professional world. When I wanted to learn something, or when I wanted to be the best in class or whatever, I was. I just did it. If I had to pull an all-nighter, I'd do it. And even when I started losing weight last time at Orange Theory Fitness, I was seeing incredible results, and I was just pushing myself harder and harder and harder. And by the end of that, during some of those weight loss challenges where I won them at Orange Theory, I was, going to spin class and doing Orange Theory Fitness and doing Bikram yoga all in the same day, right? So, but I just, I've always had a bit of an identity there, saying I can do this. I know I can handle it. So in this example, I am building part of my identity into this goal of 365 days to spin, and I'm just going to do it. I know some days I'm not going to have it. I know I'm not going to feel like doing it. Now, if I'm out of town, right? I might be out of town. I know for work sometimes I travel. I will do something either similar if I can't find a spin class, or I'll do some kind of high intensity cardio class. So, I mean, I think that's fair. I'm not always going to be home. I know I'm going to the Bay Area probably in a couple weeks. But good news, my friend actually has a Peloton bike there, so I can use that. But anyway, I think. Maybe it doesn't want me ever. But anyway, so, all right. I'm going to continue reading about these positive habits and kind of incorporate what I know and share and see if we can't start building better, smaller, incremental changes in our lifestyle. Thanks.